Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the Impact Play, premier source for discussing and reviewing the latest in technology and video games. I'm your host, Muhammad, otherwise you can catch me out on social at Itzigu, and I'm your host and producer here on the ones and twos arena of the symbol of hope for the marginalized, giving voices to the voices and sharing the stories of the world. Make sure to subscribe to us over at YouTube on youtube.com/Impact Play so you don't miss a beat. So no matter however you consume us or wherever you consume us, we are there. Your support keeps the lights and mics on, and you can learn more by visiting theimpactplay.com/support, where you get access to some exclusive perks, some exclusive benefits just for our supporters, such as getting the show ad-free, whole ton of content for everyone else, including certain review casts, and more. We are also Epic Partners. Every purchase you make with the Epic Game Store, when you use the code Impact Play, you get a commission to help support us in a brand new way and no added cost to you. So use that when you're playing anything Rocket League, Fall Guys, Fortnite, and more. Also, I guess we are also sponsored by Audible, but we'll get into that just a little bit. But otherwise, we have a couple things to talk about. So we got some housekeeping, I guess, to be more precise, before we get into the news. So I did watch season 2 of Invincible. That'll be uploaded later on this week, and our supporters get that content first. If you're interested in becoming a supporter, go to theimpactplay.com/support and click or just click on the support tab. Also, I started watching Fallout, the live action, and once I'm done with that, I'm gonna do a review cast for that as well. So I don't know. That's about it. So we'll return after a word from our sponsors. For Commander, playthroughs, and discussions around Magic the Gathering, be sure to check out my new show, The Commander Play. Go to thecommanderplay.com, and we're literally on we have a WhatsApp channel, we're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. We're also on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, or what have you. Be sure to give us a follow. Be sure to check out that content or share that content for everyone interested in Magic the Gathering, Commander playthroughs, or someone that's finding Magic the Gathering for the very first time. This would be the show for them. In a world where we have less time than ever, instead of reading books, whether it be digital or physical, you can now listen to audiobooks with Audible, the most efficient way of consuming books in the modern era. You can sign up for your free 30-day trial and immediately get access to 1 credit. If you have Prime, you get double that, and it's 2 credits, good for any premium title. Simply go to audibletrial.com/Theimpactplay. Once again, that is audibletrial.com/Theimpactplay. Also, on another note, we also have our CMF by Nothing Buds our unboxing and our first impressions live on our YouTube channel, as well as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and what have you. Be sure to check those review casts as well if you're interested in that kind of content. But yeah. Otherwise, for all in all, we have Spotify is taking a feature from the TikTok playbook. They're developing a remix feature to take on TikTok in regards to remixing, I guess, songs, you could say. Make it fast, make it go slower, and what have you. I don't know how it's going to work with Spotify because it's a music platform. I don't get it. I don't understand. I think they're trying to make it more social, trying to integrate more of a social experience. So trying to make their own Twitter or Instagram or whatever mashup they're trying to do. That's what it sounds like. So we'll see where how this fares out. And speaking of TikTok, they're looks like they're working on I guess, testing AI avatars that could have some added integration. So, TikTok is developing virtual influence, quote unquote, virtual influencers to promote and sell items on the platform. The AI avatars can read scripts from prompts generated by advertisers or sellers on a TikTok shop. Wow, I did not know that. I'm just sick of the TikTok shop feature. Where every time I try to scroll through it, or even scroll past it, it gives me something that somebody's selling, and I'm not even interested in buying anything on TikTok. But yeah, looks like they're gonna make it even more of a nuisance. Speaking of AI, looks like Google's AI photo editing tools are expanding to even more phones beyond just a Pixel lineup. It's going to be free to everyone that's using Google Photos. Beginning May 15th. Google One subscribers. So that's the catch. As long as you're a Google One subscriber, you'll get access to that to Google's generative AI photo editing tool. And it looks like you could use it on iOS too with the Google One subscription. All right, we have some new laptops coming over from Acer. The Nitro 14 and Predator Helios Neo 14. And it looks like it could be rivaling Asus's Rogue. I don't want to botch this, but Zephyrus G14 and even the Razer Blade 14. So it's more of a budget-friendly device. So essentially, we're just looking at the specs wise. It's an you know how we have the Galaxy S line and we have the Galaxy A line. A line is more budget friendly. This is kind of the same thing here. This is the Galaxy A line, where the Nitro 14 is starting at $1299. Of course, they're gonna have their configurations. Up to 4060, 32 gigabytes of LPDDR5X SD RAM, and 1 terabyte of NVMe SSD. 120 hertz G-Sync, 2560 by 1600 or 1920 by 1200. And the higher end 14-inch Predator Helios Neo is starting at $1799. And the Nitro 16 is starting at $1399. Different configurations options, but yeah, we have AMD and Intel chip options as well. And it looks like it's gonna have some AI related functions as well. What Acer is calling Experience Zone. Now we'll get into Asus's laptops as well. It looks like it's gonna have the latest AI capable chips. In the new Asus VivoBook S series lineup, and the ZenBook 14 OLED is starting at $749. More of a budget-friendly option. So we have the VivoBook S range, 14 to 16 inches, Intel Core Ultra 9. And then there's going to be different options as well. The AMD has a Ryzen 8040 series. The ZenBook 14 OLED comes with the AMD Ryzen 7 8840HS, 60 Hz. And the VivoBook comes with USB-C ports, HDMI, 2.1 port, 3.5 audio jack. Even I don't know. Well, actually, no. People still use that on laptops. I was going to say, who uses that anymore? I was looking at phones. No micro SD card slot reader though. And it looks like the VivoBook S series will be starting at $749 at Walmart, while the ZenBook 14 OLED is available with a base configuration of that's it, of $1,000 straight on the Asus store. All right. So Taylor Swift, we already know it was removed from TikTok maybe like a week or so ago. It looks like it's back on TikTok. So since the negotiations between Universal Music Group and TikTok broke in January, Taylor Swift's catalog has been available on the platform. Let me see something. just a few months after it was purged. Let me see what happened here. So we don't have nothing to report. It just somehow found its way back. So we don't have no updates. It's just all speculation. Okay. So it looks like iPhones will be repairable with quote unquote genuine used components. Let's see. I'm trying to skim through this real quick. So it looks like consumers and repair shops will be soon able to employ genuine used Apple parts to fix devices rather than having to order brand new components. The company claims that used parts will now benefit from the full functionality and security afforded by the original factory collaboration, just like genuine Apple parts, quote unquote, whatever that means. I want to see the comments. Well, I love seeing the comments. How do I see the comments on this article? I don't see anything. Oh, here it is. There's only 2 comments. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. There's no comments at all. Okay, moving on. What's this? Looks like Meta is testing messages for threads. So like a direct messaging feature. So we'll see how it's gonna work. What are they gonna call it and what have you. So we'll have all the deets for you on the Theimpactplay. It looks like Spotify is testing some AI generated playlists, even though they have AI integration before. But it looks like they're testing a new feature that's currently in beta, currently being tested for Premier subscribers in the UK and Australia. So if you guys, for those of you listeners, let us know your thoughts on this by sending us some written email. So go to theimpactplay.com /feedback. And let us know your thoughts, or send a screenshot, or just tag us on social, or what have you. We would love to hear your feedback on this new quote unquote feature. Looks like Apple's allowing retro game emulators on the App Store. And an update to its app review guidelines. So that's about it. Alrighty. It looks like Discord is nuking Nintendo Switch emulator servers. So let me see. Discord has shut down Discord servers for the Nintendo Switch emulators Soya and Sodachi and has completely disabled their lead developer accounts. The company is answering our questions about why it went that far. So I think this is in regards to the lawsuit from Nintendo. It's something to do with that. Yeah, literally, it was a court order. That's why they did that, which is not surprising. All right. So moving on to video games. The Bafta Game Award 2024 winners. So Baldur's Gate did win a lot of awards. So let's get into the winners. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to see. So this took place in London South Bank Center. 20 years and celebrated 20 years of the BAFTA Video Game Awards. Wow, 20 years. I feel like now I know why I talked about this. I know I'm like this feels like deja vu. Like I talked about this. I was talking about that. I was thinking about the nominees. Okay, so the winners are as follows: debut game went to Venba. Audio achievement Alan Wake 2. Multiplayer went to Super Mario Brothers Wonder. Evolving Games Cyberpunk 2077. I would go with that. Game design Dave the Diver. British game Viewfinder. Artistic achievement Alan Wake 2. New IP Viewfinder. Narrative Baldur's Gate 3. performer in a supporting role. Andrew Wincott for Baldur's Gate 3. A family, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, not surprisingly. Animation, Hi-Fi Rush, not surprising as well. Music, Baldur's Gate 3, haven't played it, so I don't know about the music. Game Beyond Entertainment, Chia? 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 What is this? What's Chia? I believe I looked this up before. Chia. It's an action adventure developed by Wasap and published by Kepler Interactive. The player controls a Telluar character. She explores the fictional, what's it called? Archipelago, inspired by New Caledonia. So released last year. Then we got images. I guess it looks like an inspiring, a little open world type thing. Yeah, that's true. Game Beyond Entertainment. Okay. Technical achievement went to The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, that's a little surprising, but not a full-on shocker. Performer in a leading role went to Najia Jeter for Marvel's Morales in Marvel Spider-Man 2. Player's Choice Award went to Baldur's Gate 3. Best Game, Baldur's Gate 3. And Special Award went to Special Effect. So we have a Games London Ensemble cohort that was announced. The annual exhibition of underrepresentation talent working in the UK games will be displayed during the London Games Festival. So this year's cohort includes Maja Bodensen, a screenwriter and narrative designer, who did work on Singer Studios' The Pirate Queen, Night of Succession, and its on this upcoming sequel. We have Terence Kua, a specialist and manager with over 20 years of experience as a dev. Jarua Henry, marketing manager for Electric Square and Lively Studio and DEI Share. We have Van Kantesh Kresha Murthy, founder and CEO of Wharf Street Studios. We have Dan Sato, senior communications manager at Warner Brothers and co-chair of Beijing. It's a multicultural resource group for underrepresented employees. Danielle Bonex Odegaranya, a content creator and streamer, CEO and founder of Evoluto and co-founder of Black Twitch UK. Neres Wint, game director and founder of Miami Avalon, senior producer at Playground Games. And we have Rafif, I don't want to watch this, Kalantan, a game designer and narrative writer who did co-found the Game Dev Initiative for the Global South Mentorship Program. Alrighty. And next up we have, I guess, Sarah Bond has set up a new team dedicated to game preservation and forward compatibility. This is an exclusive. This is coming for emails that were sent out to Windows Central and confirmed by Microsoft as genuine. So, in the email, Sarah Bond reiterated Microsoft's plans to build new Xbox hardware focused on delivering the biggest technical leap ever in a generation. She also revealed that Microsoft has set up a dedicated team to future-proof our digital Xbox games libraries across our future hardware paradigms to further build on Xbox's strong history of delivering backwards compatibility. Additionally, it also revealed that Xbox has become Diablo 4's most prominent platform since the game's inclusion in Game Pass. So it's not surprising because there are, I guess, speculation, and this might come into fruition that Xbox is working on handheld. So this might have something to do with it because they're working on backwards compatibility with a lot of these titles, or even future compatibility, I should say. On future iterations of the hardware, we already know that they're working on some form of xCloud device, and then maybe the handheld, and maybe even a full-on generational leap. So we'll see what this entails. What what actual comes out of all this. Which I'm definitely looking for the Xbox handheld. Hopefully it does come out. They announce it at the Xbox Game Showcase, at least a teaser or something like that. I'm all in for an Xbox handheld. I wanted it since the original PSP. Since I had the original PSP, I've been wanting an Xbox handheld. So hopefully my wish will come true. You never know. Speaking of Xbox, they're full speed ahead on the next generation console. This is more of the email that was Sarah Bond. So that's literally more of a confirmation, actually, I guess you could say, of those emails. We already know the Fallout show is now on Prime Video. So it looks like we have Fallout 76 is free for a week, has added content that's based on the show as well for Fallout 76. It is free to play across Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation, and it's the full game as well. So it's free to play until for Xbox between the 9th and the 19th, PlayStation April 10th to the 24th, and Steam 11th to the 19th. And it looks like the Minecraft movie has officially has ended. I should say has wrapped up filming. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Looking forward to this. And speaking of film, it looks like we're getting a live action adaptation of Dredge. So they literally announced that a live action film is in the works, but that's it. That's it. We have nothing else. We have no idea how it's gonna be or what it's gonna look like or when it's coming out, and we have nothing now. Just an announcement that a adaptation is in the works. So Star Wars Outlaws, we have a release date. It was announced in a trailer. Ubisoft has revealed that it's going to be released August 30th, 2024. So Outlaws, which is set between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and The Return of the Jedi, puts players in the shoes of a scoundrel named Kay Vess during a golden age for the underworld. So we'll see. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but I'm looking forward to this game. How it's gonna fare out. So Battlefield 2042 Season 7 will be its last as the connected Battlefield universe enters full production. So I don't know what they're gonna do or how they're gonna quote unquote build a universe. We'll see. They probably make it some form of Call of Duty Warzone, how it's always ever evolving. We'll see. And EA insists that Iron Man game has remained an important priority as the developer's motive has shifted away from licensed IP and, like you said, joining Battlefield. We literally just talked about it. But yeah. So it looks like we're getting a live-action R-rated The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie in the works from producer Walter Hamada. Wait, that sounds familiar. That sounds very familiar. Give me a second. Before I get into this further, that sounds so familiar. Wow. This guy worked on a lot of movies that I know. Aquaman 2, Black Adam, The Flash, Shazam 2, Blue Beetle, Suicide Squad, 47 Ronin, The Conjuring series, Final Destination. Well, this guy worked on a lot of Nightmare movies, even The Joker, back in 2019. Like, wow. I know that former president of DC Studios, I know that name sounded so familiar. That's what it is. He's the former president of DC. So The Last Ronin, I'm just excited for it. I can't wait for this. We already know that they're working on a video game. Now it looks like they're working on an actual movie as well, which I'm definitely looking forward to. Alrighty, speaking of film, it looks like Netflix has been hit with some layoffs as it's going through some form of restructuring is currently underway. So looks like 15 people have been laid off as the company begins a reorganization of its film department. So my heart does go out to everyone that has been laid off or is still being laid off throughout the companies, even though it's not making the headlines. Regardless of the fact, we do have a Discord server, which I will show you momentarily. Give me a second. Where are you? Found it. Okay. So go to the Theimpactplay.com and click. Give me 1 second. Oops, the mic was mute. Alrighty, so go to Theimpactplay.com and click on the feedback tab. You can send us a feedback there that could be featured on the show. You never know. So you can send us via email, our Discord server, Spotify, even sending us a voice message as well. There's your chance to have your have discussions. Let us know what you want to talk about or what have you. And also, to get the most immediate updates on the Theimpactplay, go make sure to click on the WhatsApp logo to take you to our WhatsApp channel. Otherwise, if you want to join the conversation offline, talk with the community, or what have you, go click on the Discord icon as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in with us every step of the way, and by being a part of something greater, I should say. So if you guys are interested in helping out the show, helping out the community, be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com/@Theimpactplay for those who are new here. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for being a part with us. And also, I did forget to mention one more thing. Where are you? Where's the duck? Duck. I think that's it. No, that's not it. Where's the duck? Duck. Oh, here it is, duck. I did Discord. I did that already. Okay, that's it. So make sure to subscribe to us over at youtube.com/Theimpactplay. Once again, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate every single one of you. And leave us a review on just rating on your favorite platform. It help us level up on the charts. It'll help us even more viewers, even more new listeners finding us for the very first time. And we're here to help you every step of the way. Otherwise, thank you guys so much. Have a great one, and we'll see you all on the next one. Assalamu alaikum. We are out. Yalla.